But still, you'll hardly see people flinch. Whether it's bright or not, there's work to be done.
We have someone right here rolling out the wrapper. The wrapper is just made of flour and water. This is a fascinating rolling pin. Can I see this real quick? Can I take a look at this? I'm not sure if this is from the rolling pin store or if it's just been kind of reused. Very heavy. It just takes her one roll and then she's got it flat and ready to go. Is it perfect?
No.
All right.
The filling is made from a mixture of blended onions, ginger paste, masala, turmeric powder, Nepali hog plum, sesame seeds, and protein, either ground chicken or ground buffalo.
Each dumpling they have here has a little bit different shape. These with the buffalo are a bit more circular and then kind of twisted at the top, but the ones that are filled with chicken have a more of a crescent shape. Mine's more like a jalapeno popper. It's beautiful. They're literally making hundreds, I would guess thousands, because they sit at this table for hours making these. Put them on the trays, and the trays go into a waiting area until they're ready to go onto the steamer. Hi.
Hi.
When I think this type of dumpling, it reminds me of East Asia. Like we have something here where it feels like the structure of a East Asian food mixed with the spices of South Asia.
Yes.
Do we just eat it like this?
No, you gotta take the soup.
Oh my God, you smother it.
This is made from sesame seed, peanuts, and then hog plum. So it's sour, it's salty. Now you take the hot sauce.
Sorry, it's just like immediately salivating. My mouth is watering. There's so much sauce on it. Let's go for it.
Take more soup.
Oh yeah, the soup is so awesome. It's so peanutty. You can taste the sesame seeds in there too.
You'll see a lot of people coming here and just ordering a plate of momo and drinking this.
Right.
A lot of it.
Rich, delicious, and full of spices. It's a great combination. The wrapper of this dumpling is so chewy, but then there's like a big greasy piece of meat inside, like a little meatball. Is buffalo a pretty common protein?
Yes.
In this Hindu majority country, you're not going to find many beef options. According to the Hindu faith, cows are to be revered. But buffalo, well, they're fair game, and their meat is nearly indistinguishable from the usual ox beef.
We've got like anything you name it, and then they have a buff meat addition to those dishes. The people here also love the buff momos a lot more than any other momo here.
So who's the chicken for?
There are a part of the population, they do not eat buff because buffalo is the god.
But Hindu folks believe buffalo is also God.
Yes.
I've never heard that before. Chicken's good too, but I gotta say, if I had to choose one, buffalo all day. I'm confused. It is like 3:30 p.m. This place is packed.
Yes.
Is this a snack? Is this dinner? What's going on here?
This is a snack.
People take snack time here really seriously.
Yes.
This is called latte. It's not your typical midday snack. In fact, it's a rather brilliant, affordable culinary innovation. A tangy, spicy cold noodle that'll satisfy even the most hard to pin down craving. And you can find it here at Kawa Karpo Noodle Factory.
This dish is originated from Tibet itself. So this is made from all-purpose flour, and they put a lot of water there and they keep on kneading, so the starch and the gluten separates. The starch part is steamed and you get this jelly-like thing.
Where's the flavor coming from?
At first she takes the pancake-like structure on the plate, and then she puts a lot of chili oil and salt and MSG. After that she puts on this, the gluten part of the all-purpose flour, and then you can put peanuts or raw noodles.
Try it out.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. First thoughts, it's overwhelmingly salty. I don't know if it's MSG, salt, or what, but that is a lot of salt. The textures are awesome because it reminds me of like a banh pha, or like a big flat Vietnamese noodle. So it has a similar texture to that, but then inside you have all these great crunchy bits. That piece is better. I think my first piece was just loaded with salt. It seems like a combination of Tibetan techniques with some of the local flavor. Not so different from the momo.
Yeah.
Are there a lot of Tibetan restaurants in Kathmandu?
So you usually find Tibetan restaurants around both the stupa.
For decades, Nepal was the main station on an underground railroad, offering refuge to Tibetans fleeing the Chinese as their land was invaded.
The owner here, is she Tibetan?
Yes, you can tell that by seeing the picture that she has hung right there.
The Dalai Lama.
Yeah.
Do the Hindu folks and the Buddhist folks get along?
Yeah, they do. We do not care about all these religion, and we don't separate people by that.
Newly arrived immigrants brought with them the recipes, enriching the Nepalese foodscape. These days, Nepali cuisine has been greatly influenced by Tibet's distinct flavors and recipes, like our next noodle dish, thukpa, Tibetan in origin, but even more flavorful and much more spicy.
Right now we are in a kitchen which is basically its own tiny noodle making factory. Here they're doing everything from taking flour, eggs, and water and making the dough to kneading the noodles and then cutting those into the noodles you see right here. She's hanging the noodles right now. Can I have those? Yeah, thank you. Take a look at these noodles. You know, it's not like a lot of the noodles I see in Southeast Asia, which are more rice-based. These are a flour-based noodle, but with plenty of eggs inside, but still not an egg noodle. This is a Tibetan noodle.
Cook the wheat noodles al dente, then assemble. But don't flavor the noodles, flavor the plate. First with green onions, a mixture of salt, MSG, and chili powder. Then jaja, a traditional Tibetan black bean sauce. Add garlic paste, the noodles, veggies, and finally top it up with minced buffalo meat.
This is enough for a small family.
You take this chili oil, put it in as much as you like.
But they already put spices on the bottom, right?
That's
Oh
not
my
enough.
God. Okay, I'm doing what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay for it later, right?
Okay, yes.
Oh, gosh. These noodles are so interesting because they've got so much body to them. Oh, yes. This is awesome. Oh,
Can you taste that the noodles literally really fresh?
yeah, super slippery. It just slides right down your throat. It's almost like oily, slightly. The chili oil is powerful. Otherwise, it's just super savory. You can taste the beefiness of the buffalo. And then every once in a while, you find a vegetable. And you put it to the side, and then you keep eating.
No, I like it.
This was incredible, super filling. From here, we have one last location.